Steps of a spiritual awakening. This is based on acquired knowledge and personal experience. Hello everyone, my name is Omar. I'm a spiritual expansion catalyst coach, and I help everyday people move from 3D, from the physical, into the metaphysical, to operate in the metaphysical. Today we're going through the steps and what each of these steps mean when you go through a spiritual awakening. The first one will be a dark night of the soul. A dark night of the soul is a crisis of faith, a difficult and painful period in one's life, and that leads to introspection and self-analysis. That will be the first one. Then you will start seeking answers and knowledge. You will start asking yourself, like, why all this is happening, even when you're trying your best for things to go well. It seems like the world around you is just completely falling apart. Then this process is part of the spiritual awakening. In a spiritual awakening, you actually have a shift in consciousness. It sparks self-discovery, personal growth, and self-awareness. Spiritual awakening after that period, and then healing. You realize that you have a lot of healing to do, a lot of limiting beliefs that you have to take care of, so on and so forth. So healing and spiritual awakening are an ongoing process, and I'm going to tell you the reason why. If you don't take care of these areas, you're gonna fall into something that is called spiritual bypassing. Spiritual bypassing is a term coined by John Wellwood. He was a transpersonal psychotherapist, and according to him, spiritual bypassing is a tendency to use spiritual ideas and practices to sidestep or avoid facing unresolved emotional issues, psychological wounds, and unfinished developmental tasks. Okay, so after that, one of the questions that is part of healing, it's a super important question that you guys have to ask yourselves every time you probably come to a roadblock, or you become aware of something that is stopping you from reaching your goals. And that question is, what do I believe to be the truth to be about? What do I believe to be the truth about whatever area in your life that is? And remember that everything is in relationship. Your whole life is based on relationships. So that could be the question about my relationship with my friends, my family, my finances, so on and so forth. And it really comes down to how you're presenting yourself to the world. Then after that, you're gonna, the time period, the order, the degree, and the stages, they're not the same for everyone. So some people may take longer in certain stages than others. But once you start getting the hang of it, then the real cool stuff starts happening. And probably one of the hardest and the last steps is incorporating the shadow. The shadow, when you come to this step, you realize that there is no good or bad, there is no black or white. You embrace all aspects of yourself, of your shadow. This has to be done with love, kindness, and compassion with yourself. And once you start doing that, this is going to start projecting onto others, reflecting that onto others. And you start experiencing a deep sense of love, gratitude, compassion, like I said, and just for life and other people. Then I don't know if then, but right around this time, you're gonna start noticing a lot of synchronicities. Synchronicities are not everything. There's a purpose for everything. So synchronicities are like things that you notice that are happening that you think are coincidences, but they're not coincidences. You're gonna start figuring out there is a reason for all this. Then you're gonna really start settling into your purpose and purpose living and what you want out of life, and start taking steps towards that direction. Then after that, I was just wanting to touch this aspect of this whole process, because it's a little taboo. According to tradition and culture, I was born in Colombia, in Latino America. They have the third eye as a bad thing, but it's not. It's just a concept. It's a construct, and religion doesn't help. But really, having your third eye open doesn't mean that we connect with spirits, although you're gonna start experiencing the spiritual life, but it's not. I leave it up to you. Let me say that. It's just simply a tool to perceive reality and perceive the spiritual reality as physical eyes perceive the physical world. It helps to be in communion with is God, the universe, the field in which we're constantly interacting with, however you want to call it. Darkness always appears when we focus on ungodly materialistic things like sex, drugs, alcohol, money, material stuff. That's my personal experience. In what I can say about all this is that you should focus on the virtues, and you'll be just fine. Thank you for staying throughout the whole video. Thank you for listening. I hope this helps. If it does help, please follow, share with people that need to hear this. There is an awakening going on around the world, which is like a snowball. It's been getting bigger and bigger in the past 20, 30, 40 years or so. So we're moving, the whole earth is moving from 3D, and we're moving to 4th, 5th density. Bless you guys. Thank you.